First step, daily makeup routine. So I need to clip them in before pieces to this. Now I have space to work. I have not yet put on sunscreen, so that's what I'll do. No one asked, but I'm going to film it anyways. Because sometimes there'll be times in my life where I have a set routine that I follow, and then somehow I forget that routine, and then I'll switch it up. But then it'll never be the same. It'll never be that. I still kind of want to have a record of the previous routine. I never film it, so this time I thought I might record for keepsakes, you know? Okay. And plus, I was never confident enough to film myself barefaced before, but somehow over the past few years, I've just started not really caring about being barefaced on camera or showing that to the world. Like that. This is me. This is real. This is me. Before I used to be so afraid of it. I don't know why. But I like my face just the way it is. It's just crazy I get to say that, because I wouldn't have imagined that just until a few years ago. So I have my color corrector. I'll first go in with my red spots with my green concealer. So it's kind of like my underpainting. And this usually really helps me to just look very put together. And so I don't have to put on a thick layer of foundation, which for a lot of people it works, but for me I think it just looks a little less skin-like and more makeup-y. And what I'm going for is like a very natural skin finish. So I'm just trying my best to color correct beforehand, and so that I don't need a thick layer of foundation, which is not a problem. Just my preference. So these like little dark spots, I'll just first cover them up. I wonder how long this is gonna be. Let's hope that it's usually takes me 10 to 15 minutes, so I'm gonna have to upload this as soon as I film it, or else I won't have any phone storage. I realize, you know, like content creators have to be very efficient with their storage, with managing their storage. I don't know how they do it, because I'm afraid of taking one video because I know that my phone will run out of storage. Maybe they just have iPhones with lots of base storage, or maybe I just don't have an efficient system. But yeah. So these dark spots, I will color correct with a little bit of a corally corrector, because I have more of a greener dark circle. So this color corrects pretty well. Sometimes it's reddish, so what I'll do is go in with the green first and then color correct with the coral. So I have a layer here. See? Okay, pretty good. Next I go in with my cushion foundation. This is Naming and shade 23N Neutral. And this I found to be very high coverage with not a lot of product needed. So it's just really, really good for days where I don't want to wear too much on my skin, to let my skin breathe a little bit. So I'll go in with this one. See, just like a thin layer just does the job. So I really enjoy using this one. I got this from my cousin because she has a lot of makeup that she tests out. And so she gave this to me. Shinhanni, thank you. I'm using this so well. Skin-like finish. Okay. Next, so what I'll do is put the excess on this lid and make my puff even so that my application is very nice and smooth. I was like, what's the point of this step? But I found out after trying it once that my skin looked so much more smooth. It looked much more natural. And so I never went back to not using it. I just kept using this technique. So I'm right now in the Philippines. Life update. Sudden life update, but we've been trying to find a house for my mom, who's gonna be here for the next few years. Excuse my stuffy nose. I'm still recovering from a cold, a flu, I think. Next, I go in with my eyebrows, and I'll just fill in the end parts, just so that it looks well put together. I won't do much with my eyebrows. Just fill them in a little bit. I'll go in with coloring brow cara, just to tone down my brow color so that it's a little more ash brown. I think I've been just doing this step for the past few months recently, and I really enjoy like how it softens out my look. Just, it's a really small touch, but I think it just makes me look a little bit more sophisticated. Yeah, very, very slight difference, but I like it. It slid down a lot. Okay, let's update this. Okay, where am I? Yeah, and so we've been looking at lots of places the past month. And we found some nice places that we almost signed with, but you know, sometimes it doesn't go through. Someone else puts in a better offer than you, and then you have to go looking again. But you know, in all of it, we see God's protection, and we see ways in which it wouldn't have been good for us to live in that certain place that we had initially decided. So we're just praying and continuing to look for places. That's where we're going today. We're gonna go view another house, another option, another unit, and we're gonna see if my mom likes it. Let's hope that she does find a great place, because she's gonna be here alone after I leave. I'll be staying with her for a few months until school starts near January, so I'll be gone. She'll have to use this place. It has to be good. It has to be good for her, you know? Can't just, like, how else would I just leave her behind in a crappy place, you know? Yeah, so I forgot to mention, this is Fui. And at first I didn't like this palette because I thought it looked like slightly weird, the color scheme, but I've been using this so well, so I guess what you like and what you use are a little different. So I use these top two just to kind of go into my contour areas, just to make them so that I look less pale. So I'll just put them in, you know, in a three motion. And then I'll go in with my kind of pinky blush, and then I'll place it at the apples of my cheeks, and then my cheekbones kind of going into the side area. And then I'll kind of finish off with my shade My. And this one is just like a, I don't know how to describe it. It's a very kind of nude, very subtle shade that I like. I'm neutral. I lean in between. So I really like this shade. It's very natural for me. And so I don't like to go overboard with blush. I think I look a little clowny if I do use it too much. So, and then I'll go in with my other Fui keychain palette, and I'll go in with the light shade, just kind of go all over my eyelids. Excuse me. And then just, you know, put some contour on my eyelids. Just like that. Nothing special. And then I'll use this brush that comes along with the palette, if you purchase it, of course. And then I'll go in with the second darker shade, third darkest, I think. And I'll just tap off the excess. I'll create a little bit of a crease. In Korea, we call this aegosal. And so I'll just go in and just create a little bit of a contour underneath. Gives a little bit more of a dimension on my eye. I'll just go darken the under eye a little bit. Yeah, just like that. And then I'll use my eyeliner. My eyes have different angles, so I won't make them look the same actually. Yep, like so. And I'm almost done. A heated curler from Korea. I let my hair air dry usually. And if I wait like 20 seconds, it's all heated up. So I'll go in, kind of use my fingers to place them where I want it to be. Hold like so. Okay. Going in with my brown mascara. I'll go the tip and just work at the edges of my eyelashes. Then I'll just go at the base. Because I have these like lots of folds on my eyelids, and I'll just have to find the prettiest to make my double eyelid, and then usually stays in place the whole day. So yeah, the last but the most important, put out some this finishes the look pretty well. This one is soft nude, the Dior Addict lip balm, and usually I'll just need this outside. Only this one product for touch up, and it's a very just subtle but pretty pink shade. It's like a little nudie, and I really like it. I was gifted it, and I don't think I can go back. I'll probably repurchase it after I'm done with it. So at the end, usually take these out and I let it kind of sit. And it's set in place. And so I don't have to worry about my parting kind of changing. So I'll just go. Yeah. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Last part is kind of powdering my T-zone areas. And so what I'll do is I have my little puff here, and so I take a bit of powder. There's a little too much, and then I'll just and I will powder tap this area. I'll go in inner corner. corners of my eyes. And then sides of my nose. And then my chin. And that's it. Just those spots. Yeah. There we go. Then voila. Finished makeup look. My everyday makeup. Nice and easy to follow, isn't it? Alright, so that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed listening while getting ready, and hope you guys have a blessed day. Bye bye. See ya.